Hey guys, nutrition talk today. So, first off, right off the bat, I want to say that we need to treat our bodies like the treasure they are. What we consume means everything to our body. What I mean by that is if we put healthy foods in our body, then we are going to feel better, look better, sleep better, be more active, and things are going to change for the best if you eat healthy. That's positive side. Negative side, you eat unhealthy foods, crappy junk, artificial, man-made, in a factory crap that's not from this earth, right? That's not earth-made, shall I say? It's on this earth, of course, but it's made by a man who's throwing in a bunch of artificial flavors and sugar and ingredients that are bad for our health and will send us to the doctors, right? That's going to affect our body in a negative way and shave off years of our life. And that's the other side of it, right? So what we eat is what we become. We become either positive, healthy, active, feeling good, looking good, sleeping good, everything good if you eat the good food, the healthy, earth-made foods. But if you do the opposite and you eat junk food and crap that's not good for our bodies, then you're going to have bad sleep, cramps, issues, doctor visits, and shaving off years of your life, like I mentioned. So, there's so many diet plans out there, guys. So many diet plans out there. And I'm not saying you should automatically stick with one. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm just going to eat meat. Oh, I'm just going to eat, I'm going to do plant-based, you know? I'm just going to eat only seafood. Or I'm going to do a no-carb diet, so no carbs. Or I'm going to just do fruit, no veggies, or just vice versa. But keep the protein in there. Because if you just did just fruits and veggies, like, oof, no, that's really no good. But you got to mix it all in there, guys. You got to have your proteins, your fibers, your fats, and your healthy carbs. I had to say healthy carbs because you guys get confused. When you hear carbs, you think it's going to turn to fat. That's not the case. We need carbs for fuel. And you need healthy carbs in your diet. You need all four of those. You need all four. Don't eliminate one. But all these diet plans, they try to eliminate one and they try to raise the roof on one and then decrease it or eliminate the others. And it's just, no. Guys, we can eat healthy. And why can't we eat healthy foods that we enjoy? I know it might sound boring, and you could switch things up. Remember, we don't have to just be like, oh, I don't want to try that because it sounds gross. How about you try it first? And if it tastes good, add it to your routine. Add it to your diet. And I don't like to say diet. Diet seems like strict, right? It's really a lifestyle. Eat the things that you enjoy, but just make sure that it's on the healthy side. It's on the healthy side instead of the unhealthy side. You know, we don't want to be eating processed, ultra-processed foods our whole life. You know, it's going to be just doctor visits and a sad death. Like, you know, people who just eat processed foods constantly are literally killing themselves, and we are trying to avoid that. This is the thing, right? Is that these grocery stores, 90% of it is crap. It's junk. It's bad for us. So we are trying to. That's why you guys got to do research too. Don't just go in there and just be like, oh, I think this is good. Because I've had videos before in the past that I talked about where there's half healthy. There's a lot of half healthy things in there where it might trick you, like, oh, this is pistachios, but it's literally sprinkled or dusted in some artificial flavors in some other ingredients that are crap for our bodies, that is bad for us. So not only read the ingredients. The ingredients is huge, of course, but read it all. The nutrition label, the ingredients, and when it is something by itself, or even maybe possibly 2 other added ingredients to it, right? Well, I'm saying ingredients. That is most likely the healthiest thing that we can eat, because it is literally just that. It's not 80 ingredients, 100 ingredients added to it. Because if you see something that has like more than like 4 or 5 ingredients, then we already know that they're adding some things in there that is not good. I shouldn't say every single one, all right? There are some out there that might be like 7, 8, 9 ingredients, and they're all very beneficial for our bodies and healthy. But at the grocery stores, just if it's just that, you're going in the back and you're getting salmon. It's just salmon. There's nothing added to it, no sprinkle of whiskey on it or added maple syrup or infused with some honey butter from that has artificial flavors in it. Just don't try to get what it is, and then if you bring it back to your house, add herbs and spices to it. Have fun with it. I have a ton of herbs and spices that I use. And the 2 big ones that I love that I add to everything is mustard and Tabasco sauce, because I love to spice up my meals. And anything that helps you get it down better, that's also healthy, use it. If it's healthy and it's a good topping for it, and you could, have fun with it, be creative and use it. Now, the thing is, guys, is that's the grocery stores. That's what I'm specifically talking about, grocery stores right there. But when it comes to overall life, when you pick a specific diet, it takes out probably a lot of other things, and that's what I'm trying to get at here, guys, is that we want to keep those 4 in there. We want to keep, of course, all healthy across the board. So when I say carbs, relax. I'm talking about healthy carbs. Carbs don't get you fat. Remember that, guys. We need that for fuel. We need that for energy. But we need healthy across the board, of course, proteins, fiber, fats, and carbs. Now, there are unhealthy versions of those 4 out there, and we have to avoid those. We just want the healthy versions of that. And that's why when it comes to fruits and veggies, I think I'm a big advocate of everybody should be having their fruits and veggies in their diet. Simple as that. Because real fruit from this earth is our natural candy, and we should be consuming that. Veggies, very, very, very healthy for us. We need our veggies in our diet. I know it might sound gross, but if you add, like I said, herbs and spices to it, add things to things. Why does it have to be so plain? Why can't we spice it up a little bit? Why can't we add healthy things like olive oil or grass-fed butter or herbs and spices, like I said? Some hot sauces out there other than Tabasco sauce, there might be out there that are very, very healthy too, but that's just like the very, very healthy hot sauce that is minimal ingredients and doesn't add a bunch of other crap to it. But what I'm saying, guys, is earth-made foods from this earth. That is what we're mainly going for. That is the food sources that we need. And we should never, I shouldn't say we should never, I've tried different diet plans. I've tried different ways to eat. But at the end of the day, if you are eating healthy foods, 90% of your diet, 90% of your lifestyle is eating healthy, and then you have fun with it 10%, right? Because remember, you guys will, anybody will go crazy if they go 100% healthy. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work, guys. You know? So 90% of your diet, I'm going to keep saying diet, bro. 90% of your life, 90% of the week should be healthy foods. And then the other 10%, if you're having fun with it, you know, don't go off the deep end, of course. Don't get that percentage up more than 10%. But if you keep it that low and you start, you know, moving more and sitting less, you'll start seeing changes. And guys, it's not that hard if you really stick with it. And the only way to stick with it is if you actually go out and find out if you like these foods. That's the biggest thing. The problem is that you might think that you don't like these foods. For the longest time, I didn't think I liked artichokes, but I actually love them now. I didn't think I would like sardines, but I love them now. When I was younger, you say lima beans in front of me while I'm eating a calzone when I'm 12 or 13 years old after playing a football game, and you say lima beans, I'd be like, oh, lima beans, nah, never eaten that. It's literally part of my daily eating habits. That's what I do. I eat lima beans every day. And that is so beneficial when it comes to all three. There's four, but when it comes to, really, it's actually across the board, it's really healthy for everything. But it's not just a carb source. It's a fiber source as well. And protein. And I'm telling you right now that if you guys find things out there that you really enjoy and love and you didn't know before, it's going to make you feel like there's so much out there that you can find or enjoy if you actually go out and do research or actually try it. Not if you don't have a severe allergy or any allergy at all, and you are going to try at a restaurant something that you've never had before. Say you never had beets before, and you're like, oh, let me try it, and you have no allergy, and you try it and you enjoy it. Then boom, healthy beets. See what I mean? So that's the thing, guys. We, as our bodies, when we're younger, we're fed all these fast food, all this junk and crap, and we think that it's normal for our bodies, but it really isn't. It's bad. And if we stick with natural, healthy, earth-made foods that are from this earth, and I'm talking animal protein as well, guys. Seafood mixed in with it as well. I'm not saying go full on, just plant-based, but I'm also not saying just go full on carnivore. I'm saying have fun with it, guys. Do a mix. Whatever you enjoy that's healthy. I know it might sound boring if it's an everyday thing, but if it's working for you and you feel good and you look good and it's healthy foods and you're moving and you're active and you're hanging out with friends and enjoying social life, then go for it. But I'm also saying that you can be creative and enjoy things like lima beans and artichokes that I thought in my lifetime I'd never enjoy in my life. Sardines as well. And all of a sudden it's boom. Those three are a part of my routine now. So that's what I'm saying, guys. Is that 90% healthy, 10% have fun with it. And we will see results just based off of that concept. So that's what I gotta say in today's video. And remember, let's stay active and get kinetic.